Hey, this is Michelle and Emily with Perma Pastures Farm, and today, based on a suggestion by one of the viewers who left a comment on our last vlog, we are starting some medicinal herbs, and today we're just selecting the herbs and we're just going to get them started, and then at some point in the future we're going to transplant them out at various locations throughout the property. So one of the herbs we're going to start is calendula. This potentially can be added to our comfrey salve. We might offer an additional comfrey calendula salve. It's good for skin conditions, so we'll definitely get this one started.
We had talked about another one too. Which one was that? That could also go. Was it?
Oh, the arnica. Arnica is something. Yeah, arnica is also good for skin conditions. So that's, we can get started. Wormwood, I have a little bit of wormwood growing out there, but wormwood is good for parasites, for humans and for animals. So you can never have too much of that growing.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Echinacea, everybody knows.
Immune support, right?
Yeah, echinacea is good for. Stevia, this one isn't necessarily like a medicinal herb. It's a sweetener, but it's it doesn't add calories or doesn't have the insulin response that sugar has.
That's a good one.
Valerian is a sedative and it helps with sleep. And it also, valerian, I like growing it just because it gets really tall, it's got white flowers, it's beautiful, it smells, it's got a really good smell.
Which was the one your mom always used?
Astragalus.
Okay.
So, astragalus is generally immune boosting. She gave us 2 of them consistently. Golden seal, which I think is for infections, and astragalus was just for, you know, if you had just some ailment. She always gave us astragalus.
Nice.
And then we've got
however you say that word.
Ella campaign, which is for us upper respiratory issues.
It's a cute flower.
We're gonna grow that one. And we also have some growing out there already.
Because we've already got some valerian growing,
Yeah,
right?
we've got a little bit of valerian growing down in the food forest, so I wouldn't mind having some growing in the upper part. We got a little bit of wormwood. Oregano, we've got a ton of oregano growing. That's, the oil is antibacterial.
I had no idea that there was
We
all
can
these
start
different...
that. We can start that different kind of basil if you want to.
But, well, I guess I don't know. Would basil be categorized as like medicinal?
There's
Is there some?
There's like a holy basil, like a Tulsi basil.
I've heard of
but
that.
When I was looking into that, they said really a lot of basils are medicinal.
Huh.
You gotta go somewhere else.
The sweet kitty.
You gotta go somewhere else, oh kitty.
Yes, you do.
Alright, so we had a change of plans and we're down in the high tunnel because of the wind. So we're just going, all our supplies were down in the high tunnel too. So we're just gonna work down here and then take our seed trays up to the house so we can keep them watered and put them in shade if we need to. So.
And if you hear a random baby lamb cry, that's Michelle's bottle baby, and he does not like that he does not get night bottles anymore. So anytime he sees a car coming down the drive, he's hollering at us. So there's that, and William, what's he using again?
William's using a scythe in the background. Yeah.
So yeah, there's lots of different activities happening.
Lots of noises going on.
Yeah. But all right, so we can just get started.
Yep.
Filling these up. How full do you think it should be? Is that good?
You
Or
could
more.
fill them up. Like, you could keep it up because, and then just level it off. Because then when you,
Like that?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Because when you water, it's gonna get like, what do you call it? It's gonna sink down anyway.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Forgot to mention the occasional rooster crow as well. I was doing that so slowly.
Yeah, I just dump it. I
was
just
like
dump it.
making sure each one is individually filled.
And most of these, like, I think we're just gonna, like, sow the seed on top. We don't even have to.
Oh, okay. So we're looking at doing
Two
two little trays.
per packet.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start. Writing some of these on the
Okay.
markers.
Barely cover with soil. How many should I put to each little spot? Like how many seeds?
You could sprinkle. I would just sprinkle a few on, and some of them are gonna.
So
Can you
tiny.
see them?
They're so
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah, some of them are hard to see, so I always overseed a little.
Oh, one fell somewhere. These seeds are seriously so tiny. I don't know if I am gonna be able to show that on the camera. Yeah, we were talking about your Strictly Medicinal Seeds brand. You seem to have lots of that brand. Do you like it the most?
I try to stick with the Strictly Medicinal because they grow varieties just for, like, if you are going to use them for, like, medicine. Some of the variety, like calendula, for example, there's certain strains like this one, and this is from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange, which I really like their seeds because their germination rate, I've never had an issue with them. Some
Awesome.
seed companies I've had problems with germination, but I really like Southern Exposure. And this calendula says it has the highest amount of resins, and it's prized by herbalists. So I find that if you stick with the companies that grow them for medicine, you get strains that are more potent, I guess you would say, maybe.
Like a stronger plant.
Right. Yeah. For whatever property you're looking for.
If it says barely cover, like if I just kind of wiggle a little hole like that.
I don't even think you have to wiggle a hole. I would.
Oh, okay.
And some of them say, like, tamp securely. So a lot of times what I do is just sprinkle them on top, and then
Oh, that's so much. Again, you're doing this so much faster than me.
just, like, press them down in.
Okay.
Plus, when we water them, I think they're going to get pressed in anyway.
Okay, good.
That's what I do. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying.
It probably is, though.
I do.
It's gonna be more right than what I do. I would love to see Billy right now trying to maneuver these
No,
tiny little
he wouldn't.
seeds. Just a little
And another mower going out there.
mowing in the background. Now we're done.
Yep.
So then,
So we can take them up to the house, get them watered, and we can show you our flowers.
Yes.
From our last vlog.
do a little update. Okay, one thing we forgot is to show you where we're gonna plant these herbs. So we're gonna head down to the Hugel Mound. That's where we're gonna plant at least some of them, if not all of our herbs.
We've got a little bit of horseradish growing in here right now. But we also have a bunch of weeds, so we'll probably just clear out the weeds, add a bunch more soil, and I think we can get quite a few of them in here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try. Starving little donkeys, huh?
What you got there, Michelle?
I got some, William dug up some comfrey yesterday, so we're just gonna throw some to the donkeys.
on our way back up to the house?
Yeah.
They love it. Look at them waiting for it.
I have to separate it so they don't fight over it.
Munching away. You're so cute.
All right, we're back up at the house and we just fed the comfrey to the donkeys. And if we have comfrey root for sale, so if you need any, just go to our website. We feed it to all our animals.
The roots, we've got salve, we've got, of course, Billy's bone sauce.
Yep, and we've got some rice knives.
And the rice knives. So yeah, get all the things you need.
Okay, back to our little seedlings here.
So we brought them up to the porch. We're just watering them.
And we'll probably keep them up here.
Yeah, that way, like, I can keep them watered. And also, if I just want to take them out to the sun, I can just move them out to the sun. They're just easier to manage up here than they are at the high tunnel. Update on our flowers.
Yeah.
So our flowers, we did have a little bit of a frost, but what we did is we took them off the rails and just lined them up, and we just covered them up. So, because they don't really they don't love the cooler temperatures, but we just covered them up and they seem to be doing just fine.
Yeah, look at them. The little white flowers are like really taking over.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine.
I can't wait to hear what William says.
All right, so we're going to keep you updated on this whole process. We just got the seeds started, and we'll let you know how they're growing, where we decide to plant them, and also let us know what seeds, like what your favorite medicinal seeds are that you're growing, and if you have any recommendations for ones that we should be growing.
Yeah, just leave a comment below on what your suggestions are or what you would suggest making with the herbs that we grow.
Thank you for watching. This is Michelle and Emily. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.